Hello everyone, welcome back to Beskar Bricks, and today I'm going to be reviewing set 75281 Jedi, Anakin Jedi Interceptor. If you do end up enjoying the video, make sure you leave a like and please subscribe, as I am going to be comparing this set to the original Jedi, Anakin Jedi Interceptor from 2005. If you haven't seen that video, go feel free to check it out. Alright, so this set is sealed in the box, and I'm going to open it. But first, before I do, here is the box art. I'm gonna go too much in depth on the box. I've been trying to shorten my videos recently, and yep, there's that. All right, so time to cut open the box. All right, a bit louder than I wanted it to be, but quickly see what's inside. So here's bag 2. And here is bag 3. Looks like I might be getting all the minifigs in the first bag. Here's the cockpit piece. Quite a bit of stuff in here. And of course the sticker sheet here. I'm kind of disappointed that that's a sticker. But yeah, I'll get into how well the stickers are used. Here is the instruction manual. We're going to take a closer look at that real quickly. And bag 1. Yep, all the minifigs are in bag 1. Now I'm going to put the box aside. The instruction manual is a little bit folded here, but I do like the sign. Some of that real quick. And yep, overall I think that this is a nice size for an instruction manual. I think I don't know, something about it appeals to me. Yeah, I'm sure it's just it's just a standard building. Yeah. Alright, but now to the more important stuff. Here's the back of the instruction manual, where there's some advertisement here. And is that all? Okay, that's just about it. Alright, well, I'm not going to say too much more here. I'm going to build the set, come back to you, and finish up the review. Alright, so I'm done building the set, and here is the Jedi. Here's Anakin Jedi Interceptor. I just put R2-D2 in there real quickly. We're going to take a quick look at this. So both the wings are very similar, except for, of course, the hole that R2-D2 goes in, and that little sticker right there. And that sticker is off on the production value, by the way. That is why it may look very off-centered. Some of the interesting things here, I find it interesting to use those shield pieces on the wings. The wings themselves, they look pretty standard. I do like that bit of detailing on the inside, though. And, this overall has a very nice feel to it. It feels good to pick it up. It seems to have a good swooshability, But one of my biggest complaints is the R2-D2 slot itself. That doesn't look very good, and they put it on the other side as well. Yeah, it kind of looks fine if you look at it from an angle. If you look at head on, that doesn't look all too great, especially when R2's in there. But R2 looks pretty good up on the top. Of course, taking him in and out increases the play value. The cockpit, interestingly, is actually studded on using a single stud right there. And you have a single chair and a single console. I find the interior space a little bit disappointing. Let's get a completely random minifig. And he has to be leaning back all the way to fit in. He cannot even touch the controls. On the very first one, actually at the time of this recording, I already finished filming the comparison between this and the 2005 version. Make sure you go check that out. That seat looks fine to me. Something about it seemed a little bit off. The console is a sticker. It looks fine, The engines are actually one of my favorite parts. Those look good. You have 2 spring-loaded shooters. They fire like that, and I think that is, of course, appropriate. You get 2, and one of my favorite parts here is actually on the bottom, where you can, look on the bottom here, you can open these up, and that's a good use of space, using one for the lightsaber and one for the shot there. So, yeah. And also, I like how they did those cannons right there. This is a good thing, I feel like. LEGO did a good job. this is a pretty good display item. It's a very nice toy, though. So, without further ado, on to the minifigs. Alright, so this set comes with 2 minifigs. The first one being R2-D2, a very common fig. This guy does have that slight wonky print on his dome there, which is sadly a little bit too common for these guys. Overall, he's fine. The Anakin, though, is not fine. He uses the Mustafar robes, which is not only very odd, but very, very inaccurate. The figure does not look bad, it just is inaccurate, and this is just purely laziness on Lego's side. I don't see why that they did that, why that was it's clearly intentional, and it's inexcusable that they did that. But he has this hairpiece, which I think looks great. His face prints look good, though. I think the back one looks good. It shows off a lot of Anakin's rage there. So yeah, these 2 figures are good as they are, but the Anakin is just very, very inaccurate. Alright, so now onto my final thoughts of the set. So overall, I think that Lego did a fairly good job on this. It has its flaws, especially in that Anakin, and like looking at that from underneath, it doesn't look too great. Definitely looks better at an angle like this. The way that I have my camera set up, you definitely see the best angles of this. But if you that doesn't look too great. If it was on a high shelf, that wouldn't look too great, would it? Now, in terms of the Interceptor as a toy, I think this does a pretty good job. It has mostly just about all the standard things you'd expect. The canopy to open, a place to put the figure, a place to put R2, and spring-loaded shooters. Personally, I don't really see too much more they could have done in terms of play value in this set. I think it's great for, for hands to grab it, though. So I think this has really great swoosh ability, and of course, you can articulate these in the air. But of course, down on the ground, they have to be. Oh, whoa! I just fired one of the spring-loaded shooters accidentally. But of course, you can also put his accessories on the bottom. Overall, as a toy, it does a good job as a display item. It has actually a really good job from a lot of angles, but from other angles it doesn't. So display value is definitely there, but it could be better. You guys said in terms of minifigs, Anakin and R2 are appropriate. Anakin's inaccurate, though. I've always wanted them to put maybe some sort of battle droid into one of these Interceptors to replicate the scene when the Interceptor was, of course, flying into the hangar of the droid ship, which maybe some sort of security battle droid would definitely increase the play value as it adds conflict. And not only that, it would it doesn't cost that much. Battle droids are very, very cheap. So overall, I'm happy with the sets. If you have the set, feel free to let me know your comments, and I will be comparing this set to its 2005, so 15 years apart. Make sure you go and check that out, and I'll see you in my next video.